Well, hello, everybody. This is Dr. Dick Pritchard from Columbus, Ohio, home of the Buckeyes. How about those Buckeyes? And I want to wish everybody a happy new year. You are listening to our CTFO Rockstar Team training for January the 3rd, 2021. Let's get going. If you're new to CTFO, it was founded by the three guys you see on your screen right here, Stephen Stewart Finger and Michael Kahn. I've known Stu and Michael for 10 years now. I've known Steve for a little over a year. Three great people. They are the founders, but they also do not receive any corporate bonuses or salaries for the work they do for the company. No, they are paid just like you and me. They have to recruit people. They have to create a sales organization, and they have to create sales, okay, just like us. That's one of the things I like about this company. I want you to remember that these three guys are distributors, because I'm going to come back to that in just a minute. Well, we did make some progress through the second holiday week, another slow week, of course. We did bring in 44 new members. One joined for free by mail. Our 31-day team sales volume as of this morning, $50,485. Our weekly team sales volume so far, week is not quite over yet, $8,218. We sold one gold pack and 3 silver packs this week. Let's see, we now have a total of 44,513 members. I do know a lot of them are not active. When the company allows people to join for free and doesn't ever kick them out because they didn't buy product or whatever, or didn't recruit anybody, you're going to have a lot of inactive people. The point is, we have enough active people to generate the sales numbers that you see. Postal Profit System had a slow week along with everything else. We did send out 5 info packs and 23 follow-up info packs, and we did not have any sign-ups this week in the Postal Profit System. Okay, let's talk about updates of training. Another reminder, there is a postcard special for December and January. You can get 1,000 postcards and 1,000 names for only $75. That's normally $89. There is an order form attached to the newsletter. If you need an order form, shoot me an email and I'll send you one. But this is a great time to mail. One of the best times of the year to mail. I'm mailing like crazy right now. Okay, be there. January 16th, 2 weeks away from yesterday, our virtual event, Momentum 21, is coming. Here's what you're going to see in that event. Number one, a coffee product will be launched on that day, okay? Number two, another new product that's supposed to be super duper. We'll have samples, instant results. They say, I don't know what it is or anything about it, but it's going to be launched at that event. Number three, a new corporate executive will be introduced. I mentioned earlier the 3 co-founders are distributors. They've been donating their time to corporate management, if you want to call it that, but they're not paid for it. The company is hiring a new corporate executive to do a lot of the things that they've been doing for free. I happen to know who this is, and I'm sworn to secrecy, but I knew him in a previous company. He took that company to over $1 billion in sales, and I believe he will do the same thing for CTFO. I'm excited to see him come on board. So all of these things are there will be other announcements and prizes and all that kind of stuff. So be there. Very important to be at that event. The January newsletter will go out this week. I'm working on it today, but I'll get it done. So be ready to see that in your email inbox. It will also be, of course, included in any card order that is sent out. Let me give you an update on my wife's COVID recovery. She is doing better. She's having both heart and lung issues, but she gets better every day. Okay, so we're excited about that. We will be going to see her pulmonary specialist on Tuesday. So we're taking care of her, and she's getting better. Thank you for all of your prayers. I do appreciate it. Well, here's a little sneak peek at what you're going to see in the newsletter. Our December sales volume was a little over $52,000. We brought in 344 new members. We had some rank ups. We sold quite a few packs. Look at that, 26 silver packs, 2 gold and a platinum. So it wasn't a great month in terms of growth and all of that, but we did get more people pack qualified, and I believe that's important. Once you're pack qualified, you'll start seeing things happen if you have any kind of a downline at all. Let me move on here. Every week I tell people how to build a CTFO business. It's not complicated. If you want to just be a customer, that's fine. If you want to just order product, that's fine. Because when you shop, you save. When you share, you earn. So if you want to earn, here's how you do it. Number one, be an active member. Be on a monthly product order for any one $47 or higher product. That's all you have to do to be an active member. That qualifies you for all of the pay plan except pack pay. You can become any rank you want to name just by ordering $47 worth of product every month. Not hard. If you're not willing to use your own products, you're in the wrong business. This is a product business. There are more than 80 products to choose from. Pick one. Number two, you must advertise your business in some way. Okay? Because if you don't bring in any new members and they don't order any product, you will not make any money. That's how you make money. You bring in people who order product. All right? How do you advertise? Well, you can advertise by word of mouth. That's free. You can tell your friends and family and people you know and meet about your website. Send them to your website. Ask them to give you their opinion. Who doesn't like to give you their opinion? Okay? Tell them they can join for free without a credit card or anything else. And if they do that, it will help you out even if they don't ever join any. They don't ever buy anything. So tell them that. Okay. Number two, you can advertise by mail. We offer 2 great mailing programs with postcards and letters that you can use. Mail is not free. It costs money, of course. You can also advertise online. We have a number of people doing that, running solo ads and that kind of thing. But online is generally not free either. Advertising does cost money. If you're going to build a business, you got to be willing to spend some money on advertising. Well, when you bring in new members, what would you like them to do? Well, you want them to do number one and number two. That's how you create a growing sales organization. So Very important to do number 3, which is follow up with all of your new personal members. There are a number of ways you can do that, but you want to get them started doing number 1 and number 2. You can send them email, but 95% of emails going to go unopened and even unseen. They end up in spam folders. So not a especially effective way to follow up. You can call them on the phone. The company sends you an email as well as a text if you're on the have clicked the little thing to receive text, and the email gives you every new member that you personally enroll, gives you their name, address, phone, and email. Okay, so you can't call them on the phone, but you're probably going to get voicemail if you're lucky, and they're probably not going to call you back. Okay, it's just too many spam calls. People don't answer their phone. I don't answer my phone unless I know who's calling me. You can send text. Text seems to work better than email. If you do send text, of course, identify yourself. Say, you just joined CTFO and I'm your sponsor. Love to talk to you. Call me back. And some of them will call you back, okay? But guess what? Not everybody sees email or answers their phone or responds to text, but everybody opens their postal mail. So the best way to follow up, if they're a USA member, okay, is to send them one of our welcome letters. The welcome letter is only 2 pages. The first page tells them a little bit about our group. The second page is just the free postcards and names coupon. So what does that welcome letter do? It encourages them to do number 1, gives them some possible tools if they do number 1 to do number 2. Okay, well, what do you do after you do these 3 things? You just keep doing them. Rinse and repeat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, until you are making all the money you want to make. Okay, if you're not making all the money you want to make, then you need to keep doing 1, 2, and 3. What is our discounted pack strategy? If you're new, notice when you go to make a one-time order, the more you order, the more you can save. So if you, in that one-time order, if you spend at least $350, that's a silver pack. If you spend $600, that's a gold pack. If you spend $1,200, that's a platinum pack. In addition to the 30% off whole retail you get, everybody gets who's a member, and the 5% you get off if you're an auto ship member. You get another 5% for silver packs, 10% for gold, 15% for platinum. The packs are designed to save you as much money as possible when you want to buy products in bulk, okay? So how do you use that to create a business strategy? Well, number 1, you must buy 1 pack of some size for yourself so that you will be pack qualified for life. All you have to do is buy 1 pack 1 time. You're qualified for pack pay for life. And of course, you should be on product auto ship, but your auto ship doesn't need to be more than $47, okay? You want to buy other products that you want as packs, and I'm going to show you how to do that. But buy the first pack for yourself so that you're pack qualified. Number 2, enroll your spouse or other family member who is living with you so that you have a position directly under you that you can use for this strategy. If you don't have a spouse or family member, you can create a sole proprietorship business or an LLC and enroll that under you. That the company is fine with that. That business just needs to have a different email and a different tax ID, okay? As long as those two things are true, you can enroll that business under yourself. Number 3, buy all your additional products over and above your auto ship under your family member as discounted packs. It's after you bought the pack for yourself. Okay, whenever you need more products, a 3-pack of 10X Pure Gold, or you need to stock up on keto shakes, keto creamer, Cell-UV, whatever, buy it in bulk and save some money. Okay, you may only do that every 3 or 4 months, but continue to do that when you need additional products. Okay, what happens when you do that? When you buy a pack under your family member? Well, first of all, you get the pack bonus: $50 for silver, $100 for gold, $200 for platinum. Okay, what does that do? That saves you another $50, $100, or $200 on the purchase that you made. You will also get pack pay on that purchase, which is a smaller amount. You'll see that in your commissions the next week. But when you do that, you get additional money off and you save money. But number 4 is even more important. Follow up with every one of your personals and teach them to do the same thing. Okay? You want them buying a pack for themselves. Guess what? More bonus, more team pay. You want them to teach their people. You want them to enroll their family member and buy products under them. More team pay. And what happens when you do all these things? Your sales volume, your pack bonuses, and your team pay will start to explode. That's how you build volume fast. Want to build volume fast? Use the discounted pack strategy. Well, why do we use direct mail as an advertising method? Let me start off by saying that before you mail anything, you should always contact your warm market first. Friends and family, people you know. Contact them first. I know you're going to tell me you're in the No Friends Left Club. Well, contact them anyway, okay? One strategy is say, hey, I'm in this new business. If you'll go join for free under me, it will help me out even if you never buy anything. Okay, and give them your website. So you don't have to give up a credit card or anything like that, just your name, address, phone number, and email. You can join for free. It'll help me out. Would you do that for me? Most of the time when you ask people to help you, there's some psychological thing where they're willing to help you. And so if you say, will you help me out? Most people say, well, okay, I don't have to buy anything, no problem. Some of them will buy a product once they see what all the products are. Some of them will get excited if they click on the pay plan and say, man, I want to do this and make some money. So then you have a little team, a little warm market team. That's important because you don't want to be mailing by yourself if you can avoid it. The more people you have mailing, the faster things happen. So number 2, mail lets you and your team, remember your warm market team that you started off with, plus any others that you add, allows all of you to approach people you don't know. The cold market. Everybody runs out of warm market contact at some point, and they have to figure out how to approach people they don't know. Mail is a great way to do that. The cold market does not respond in the same percentages as the warm market. Understand that. Cold market doesn't know you. They don't know me. They don't know CTFO. So the percentages are much lower. than they are from warm market. That's another reason why you need to contact warm market first. But mail allows you to approach those people you don't know. Number 3, anybody can mail a letter or a postcard with no training. No weekend boot camps are required, okay? And why is that important? It's important because it means that new people, brand new people, can start mailing without a whole lot of training, okay? They get started right away, and that's what you want to happen because that means it is duplicatable, easily copied, okay? And it builds on the work of other people, what we call leverage. You don't have to mail all the postcards or all the letters. If you have people in your group mailing with you, that's just as good as you mailing a letter or a postcard, okay? Very important factor in mail. Mail starts to really work when you got a number of other people mailing with you. Well, does it work? Yes, it works for everybody except those who quit mailing. When you quit mailing, you quit advertising. When you quit advertising, your business starts to die. Mail, like any type of advertising, must be done continuously. If you think you can throw 250 free postcards and names in the mail and magic is going to happen, you are smoking crack, okay? That's not how it works. It works when you mail consistently week after week after week. If you're not willing to mail for at least a year, and even longer, I've been mailing for 5 years, then it's not going to work for you, okay? Sorry, that's the way it is. A couple of reminders. First of all, the CTFO corporate webinars are at 9 p.m. Eastern on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesday webinar is an opportunity webinar. The Thursday webinar is a product webinar. Just go to ctfowebinar.com at the appointed time, 9 p.m. Eastern, and you will be ushered right into the webinar, okay? You might have to download a Zoom app or something, but that's easy to do. Secondly, my friend, my personal enroller, Mike Twilling, has his legacy team call at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on Thursday, so he doesn't conflict with the corporate webinar. That number is 319-527-2973. Mike also does this as a Facebook Live presentation, simultaneous with the phone call thing. I believe he's still doing you can still dial in and listen. Okay. Mike does not use direct mail. He does use some print ads and things like that, but basically Mike is a word-of-mouth guy. So if you can't afford to mail or you can't afford to pay to advertise, you need to learn how to do word-of-mouth. Mike is the best guy I know to learn that from, okay? So call his call on Thursday nights and listen to what he has to say. Okay, story time. Way back before some of you were born, there was a singing group or duo called the Carpenters. Some of you may remember Richard and Karen Carpenter. Richard played the piano or the organ or whatever their musical instrument was, and Karen was the singer. She had a beautiful contralto voice. I think one of the best voices I've ever heard in popular music. Unfortunately, Karen suffered from anorexia, okay, and she ended up dying because of that. But their signature song was a song called We've Only Just Begun, okay, and it was kind of a wedding song. In fact, it was used in a lot of weddings back then. I don't know if it still is, because it talks about white lace and promises, a kiss for luck, and we're on our way. And it was a great beginning song, if you will. Well, I want you to understand something. On January the 16th, CTFO should be playing that song for all of you and all of us. Because CTFO, even though it's 6 years old, has only just begun. Trust me. We are about to put the pedal to the metal. Okay? Excuse me. And the only question is whether you're going to be part of that explosion or whether you're going to get left behind. Okay? Because the company is going to explode. We've been growing while other companies are struggling during the pandemic. Well, we're about to really explode, okay? And believe me, we have only just begun to change the world. So Happy New Year. Have a fantastic week. Go Buckeyes. Dr. Dick signing off.